Hello guys, today we're gonna edit our current price bid because as of now we only show our starting price, but later on, so that this will become useful, we need to show if there is an existing higher bid or the highest bid to be shown here. Else, if it does not exist or still has its only starting price, we're gonna only show the starting price. So meaning it must show here, it must be checked whether it has a higher bid existing, otherwise we're gonna show only the starting bid. So how are we gonna do that? Let's do this. First, we're gonna check our models.py. For our bid model, it has the foreign key for our listing and our user, and this is the amount. Gonna make sure that our related name is bids, so that later on if we type listing.bids, it will be successful. Next, we're gonna go to our view logic, make sure our .models has bid called or imported, and we're gonna edit our listing details function. We're gonna call for our highest bid. So what is this doing is it sorts by the highest amount and only fetch the first object you detected. As of right now, we do not have any data here inside our bid, so it will always fetch us no highest bid detected, but later on we're gonna work on that. Of course, if we created this variable, we're gonna need to call this inside our context. Now if we're done with that, we're just gonna edit our listing details, our starting price to show here the current price. There you go. Oh, I forgot something. We need to do the logic here first for our current price to show. There you go. We're gonna use our current price, not the highest bid. For readability's sake, we're just gonna stay it as is. So we're gonna check now if it works. Current price doesn't show. It's not showing anything. What's wrong? Maybe it's not showing, so we don't need the listing object here, or we're just gonna go and call our variable called current price. Gonna rerun again. Let's go. Listing at 1. It shows 0.02 because this is the starting bid. What happens if we change? Let's do this. User shop. Okay, what happens? Oh, 0.04. So it successfully called our recently created bid. So in our bids, there is now one existing object, but right now it shows the current price are as for 0.04, but in my index it still shows the starting bid price. So we're gonna edit this one, since we need our index page to show the starting bid but also the current price, either of the two. We need to compute the current price per listing as we did in the listing details. So we need to move our logic to our model using a property decorator. How we're gonna do that? Let's check this one. First, we're gonna go to our listing model. We're gonna go create a function here. We're gonna call this current price. This is gonna call itself, and put our logic here. So what we did here is convert our present logic, the one to be called by listing details page and index page, to have this. The only changes that we've done here is to call this self, and this bids is our related name in our foreign key. So we just need to add this as finishing touch as property, and it can be called as props later on. Right now, we're gonna go to our index page, update our price, current price, then we're gonna refactor our listing details view. We're not gonna need this one, for we move it as property in our models. Delete this one. There you go. We're gonna check this if it works. This one calls our current price, but in our index, our detailed page HTML, I'm gonna need to edit too. So this one must be inside as object, for this is now a property. Current price is a property inside the listing object. Right now it's working 0.04 inside 0.04 on our listing details. There you go. We successfully done it, guys. Thank you.